makes sense because you have to go through that ritual to even be part of this shit. And
Yeah.
know that everybody else went through that ritual to be part
Yeah.
of this. So there's
Yeah.
no sidestepping none of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no matter if it's your big homie up in there shit, your little, everybody had to go through this shit. And then when y'all
Yeah.
see this shit, it's like, yo, what the fuck? To
Before
think that your politicians and all these niggas that's part of these fraternities and secret groups that had to go through that shit too makes you question, like, yo, what do we choose these people or are they picked for us? You know what I'm saying? So if you watch The Good Shepherd, definitely like breaks that shit down to a T. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you know, we're gonna have a list of Ayo moments because there's a lot of Ayo moments in a lot of movies. Like we talk about it all the time. Before I get into my list, like we talk about these like Ayo moments, like in great movies too. Like was it Little Trouble in Tokyo, where you had I believe Tommy Lee. If not Tommy Lee or it was one of Bruce Lee's sons.
Yeah, Tommy Lee. Hey
Tommy
yo,
and
wow,
with,
ridiculous shit. Like,
with
whoa.
Dolph Lundgren, they had a scene where the guys come in and Dolph Lundgren is in the other room smashing the chick. And now that the bad guys come in or whatever, now they dodging bullets. They dodging bullets, bro. So as they dodging bullets, he looks at Dolph Lundgren and says, "My God, you have the biggest dick I've ever seen on a man." Pause.
Mad pause. Like, yo,
But who's
you the
writing?
bloodline of a great man, and you it's the reading uh the script for me, and you, oh yeah, this is a great line. This is what we would say if we was in the shootout together. Like, what the fuck?
Right, bro. Who's writing this shit? Like, if you in the bay now and you just seen your boy smash, that's what you say when you got bullets flying.
Bullets flying, damn near grazing your ass. Pause.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? That's a Ayo moment. Another Ayo moment is in one of our favorite movies with not Sylvester Stallone, but with what you call him, the other brolic dude, pause.
What's the name?
Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie with Jamie Lee Curtis and Tom Arnold.
Oh my god.
And,
Hey, yo.
and and he thinking the dude is sleeping with his wife, and he's riding with the dude. He was like, "Yeah, I'm," and the dude is telling him, he's telling him about this new chick that he's dating because he don't know. He's just thinking he's gonna buy this car, and he's riding with him. He's like, "Yeah, you gotta meet this new chick I'm dealing with. Yo, she's nerdy, but she look good. She got titties that make you want to beg for buttermilk. All right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That was a cool little line." And she got an ass like a 10-year-old boy. Whoa!
Hey, yo.
Who's like you read the script, like you said. Who's writing this shit? What makes that came out when we was kids, and I heard that line. I was like, "That's strange. Why would they say that?" But as a grown ass man, my antennas was alive, bro. I'm like, "Yo, who's writing this shit?"
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That it's funny you segue to this, and it's a secret society shit. Like, you got all these directors, writers, they're all part of these certain groups and shit. Writers Guild, you know what I mean? Directors, everybody in their little clique. You know what I'm saying? And then for you to move up, you know what I'm saying? You got to do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't on your motherfucking talent, nigga.
They had some new movie that came out probably like 2 years ago, and this was on like Hulu. It was about this movie about like these kids. I forget what the movie was about, but they had a scene where they was on the roof and they talking, and then like the parents could listen to them from their bedroom. And one of the kids was like, "Man, if I was a girl, I would suck your dick, bro." Pause. Who's writing this shit? Who's writing this shit?
And this is why it makes a lot of sense that a lot of the abuse that Cassie went through and a myriad of other women went through when you're dealing with the entertainment industry makes a lot of sense that you went through all these years of abuse because everybody's part of the shit. Because it's like if you write that script, motherfucker, read that script, take it in and be like, okay, cool. And then not understand, chat room, that when you see the finished product, that don't mean that it happened in one take. You know,
Right.
it took many takes for them to get the right scene properly. I've seen documentaries about certain movies that I love watching that the directors made the actors do certain scenes for like 100 times.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me not all movies, but if we take that into account, maybe they made them do certain scenes 10 times, 5 times, 6 times, 15 times.
Mm-hmm.
In all those times, you didn't think to be like, yo, this is mad sus. I'm not, why would the character say this shit? I'm not saying this line, yo. Change this shit. This is suspect. But if you want to fucking keep being in Hollywood, you gotta play the ball, right? You can't be quote unquote difficult. You know what I'm saying? Because once they label you as difficult, guess what? You're never gonna be acting again. Because
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood is such a small circle. You fuck over one director, that director is sitting down with many other directors that have your career by the string. So if
Mm-hmm.
this director goes to this other director, homie, when they sipping brandy and smoking cigars, be like, yeah, this such actor or actress was being difficult in the scene, and I don't know, like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Shit
Right.
was suspect. So the next director gonna be like, well, I ain't gonna fuck with that motherfucker then.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
they'll get certain people that just go along with the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Same shit. So if
Mm-hmm.
you could go and say some wild suspect lines like this, but you a big brolic man, it for the viewer it causes schism because
Mm-hmm.
masculinity is tied to how strong you look and shit. But then you say some wild fugazi ass line like this, it's like, wait a minute, what the fuck? That shit don't make no sense. Like masculine don't say shit like this. You know what I'm saying?
And I just gave you three different examples, three very big movies, and millions of people have seen it. I've never heard anyone question those scenes at all.
And
Never.
three different genres of movie, three different eras when the movies came out, but it's
Mhm.
still all the same shit because the product is still through Hollywood. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Some of the most stoiziest motherfuckers is in Hollywood and shit, but they pretend like they masculine, they strong and shit. It's like, nah, son. Shit is
And
wild suspect.
and the last one I throw out there that always like, why did they write that? And it's one of my favorite movies, but it has an asterisk because of that. I don't want to throw the whole movie away because of that one scene, but it's a scene that made me think like, why would he say that?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So in New Jack City, Ice-T is beating the dog shit out of what?
Oh my god.
And then now they outside, they on top of the garbage, right? Wesley is bloody. He's basically dazed. Ice-T gets the gun from his partner, the Ice-T character, points it at him, get ready to shoot, cock the joint, pause. Mario Van Peebles comes, talks some sense to him, like, yo, you don't want to throw your career away. He's a piece of crap. Don't do it. Ice-T's character says, I want to shoot you so bad, my dick is hard.
Yo,
Pause.
what the fuck?
Pause. Hey, yo, who wrote that?
Sus.
So it's not just in what they will call global movies. They're in classic hood movies too. So